Have you ever felt too lazy to get up from your bed or seat to switch off lights or draw the curtains? You may not be alone. Somebody has been there and thought about a solution. Neal Kelly, from the US, who regularly visits Uganda, has combined different devices to develop a smart home. He controls most of the electronic gadgets by voice. There is a light controller, which is connected to internet and linked to Smart Cube, which recognizes a voice, and depending on what you're saying, the commands will be wirelessly transmitted to the device.
Computer, show me my front door.
An example is the ordinary TV, which is linked to Kelly's grandmother's door, camera, and bell in the US, which he can answer or talk to someone at the door. At the time of the interview, it was 2 a.m. in New York.
That is a live shot from the United States. So if someone would have rang the doorbell, I would get a notification on my phone, or the cube would tell me. I would answer the door, and there will be a person standing in front of it. I can actually talk to them and tell them, oh, if you're selling something, just leave some information in the door.
The same Smart Cube and TV could be used by adults and children to learn different literature without using a keyboard or Googling.
Computer, show me a picture of the president of Uganda.
This might answer your question. The president of Uganda is Yoweri Museveni.
It is also programmed to control lights in the house without a switch.
Computer, lights.
The fridge has power that goes through another device, which is also connected to the Smart Cube.
Turn on my fridge.
Neal also designed a smart mirror, which he says 90% of the components were sourced locally. It can tell time, calendar, plan, forex exchange rates, and news updates, among other things.
I did this is just to show that innovation that can be competitive around the world can be done right here in Uganda. You don't have to go to the US to compete, or Europe, or Australia. You can compete right here and compete with the rest of the world.
Computer, turn on cabinet lights red. Yes.
There it goes.
Cabinet lights green. Now here is a challenge if your accent is kind of like, not up to the level of maybe the software that has been installed on it. Computer.
And that's why you have voice training.
Cabinet lights yellow.
Sorry, I didn't find a device named carbonate lights.
In the world, it has to be able to pick up your accent. So you can train it. It'll ask you to read certain sentences, and from that, it figures out your accent and it knows what to expect when you're asking it.
Who is the president of Uganda?
Uganda's president is Yoweri Museveni.
These innovations can also be done by many Ugandans, but according to Neal and many others who would agree with him, is that the major challenge with Ugandans, most of them would want to do innovations as a job. That's why you find computer engineers who are also about riders.
And we have to, as we say in the United States, grab the bull by the horns and start innovating and getting past our own fears. A lot of times we are our own worst enemy. We'll listen to people say, no, you can't do it, it's impossible. Not here in Uganda, yeah, maybe in the United States. All of those are negative reinforcements that stop innovators from creating. No money, you don't need money to innovate. All you need is this. There's an app that allows you to control.
All these can also be controlled on your mobile phone from anywhere in the world, as long as there is access to the internet. Sudil Byarhanga, NTV.
Yep.